in the war against major crime. There's a new team of officers out on patrol.
He's out.
Stay there! Officer with a taser!
Handpicked, their task to tackle the most hardened criminals.
Get on the floor, now!
Meet the Sentinels.
I want to catch bad guys. I want to get in people's faces.
Accept nothing, believe no one, and challenge everything.
The latest police tactics revealed for the first time. They drive the fastest police cars on the road.
We are left. Risk is high.
It's crashed.
Decamp.
They use targeted live criminal intelligence
It's a black Bentley Continental.
with the help of an all-seeing matrix of cameras.
It should be hitting them within the next 60 seconds.
Open the window! Oh, you're going to smash! Open the window!
The result? Criminals face overwhelming force.
We're going to make life as difficult for them as we absolutely can, again and again and again.
The most wanted hunted down.
Yeah, whoever it was, he floored it.
In a deadly game of cat and mouse.
Be advised he's violent.
Don't stop.
I don't give a He's got warning signals for weapons.
This vehicle is possibly involved in human trafficking.
Open the door!
These are the Sentinels.
This is where the excitement really starts to build up.
And this is Fast Justice. Coming up, the Sentinels conduct a surge against organised crime in a seaside town, cracking down on suspected street dealers.
Stand still! Get on the floor! Get on the floor, now!
Potential dealing from cars.
Hands, everyone's hands. Right.
And knife crime.
Gents, Danny. Knife found.
Plus a raid on the house of a suspected drug dealer.
I'm going to see you very soon. We good to go? Okay, morning everyone.
The Sentinels are an elite unit dedicated to hunting down Suffolk's most serious criminals.
Welcome to briefing for Op Posey 20, which is our continued investigations into organised crime supplying the controlled drugs around Lowestoft and the surrounding areas.
In the far east of the county, they're led by Sergeant Lee Simons.
Be aware of your powers and policies. Obviously, everyone is carrying the officer safety equipment, body warns to be on. I think criminality in Lowestoft is different to the other towns in Suffolk. We're kind of out here on our own, to be honest with you. Yes, we have organised drug dealing that goes on. The good thing about Lowestoft is I've got local officers who have worked here for a long time.
Lee's hand-picked team of 8 officers have over 100 years of combined experience policing this seaside town.
OK, let's do it.
On every shift, they stalk the streets in 3 cars kitted out with the latest tech, wired into their own dedicated controller, PC Andy Hodds.
Go ahead.
Today, Lee is partnered with PC Danny Morse in car 90.
Oh. Got the summer to look forward to next year. Hope I can go abroad. Yeah.
With over 24 years on the force, the Sarge has a sixth sense when it comes to catching criminals.
This one, that is moody as hell.
And their vehicles.
Sarge loves the term moody.
We do quite often have a laugh about the moody statement.
Because it's just a feeling that you get that something's quite not right.
Control from 90.
Go ahead.
It's 4 up.
Stationary attended vehicle check. I think it's the bottom of Thurston Road, St Peter Street.
90 spins for the car, but it's gone. Hoddsy on control has the police national computer at his fingertips. He runs a check on the suspicious vehicle's reg.
It's a Vauxhall Astra in grey.
Yeah, moody as hell, 4 up. We've lost it, Thurston Road, potentially gone towards Crown Street. Someone can cover park for us.
9-1 making way.
The Sentinels work as a team. PC's Jess Collison and Mark Williams, call sign 9-1, also respond to Lee's hunch.
We've got a vehicle in the sergeant's word as looking moody. It's coming back as an address not round here that it's registered to. It's worth checking over.
But Lee and Danny already have the vehicle in their sights.
That's it. That's it. End of Crown Street. Just pulling it now.
And have a quick chat. Come on. Give us a hand, 4 up.
With a car full of moody-looking passengers, it's vital Jess and Mark back up the boss as quickly as possible.
Hiya.
Hi.
Just a routine check. OK. Can you just turn the engine off for me? Cheers. What are you doing in low stuff anyway?
Oh, we've been out for the day, but it started raining. So
OK. What I need you to do is pull over somewhere safe, OK? Bear with us.
The driver seems compliant, but it's one of the passengers who catches Lee's eye.
Danny, look at the front seat passenger. He's doing something.
Jess and Mark arrive as backup. The driver has 3 male passengers in a car.
What brings you down this way?
we stayed in Great Yarmouth last night. We're going to Hills today, but it started raining, so we came here.
Oh, OK. So what are you up to now?
Well, now it stopped raining. We've got that.
Yeah, I'm just saying, you went a bit late on in the day, didn't you? So you went to Pleasure Hills today, did you?
We drove to the car park.
Only started raining an hour ago.
No, I just came for a drive because it started raining.
No problem. All right.
We're just going go-karting as well, but...
There's no way around it.
The driver's story's confused. What is this out-of-town car really doing in Lowestoft?
Control from 90.
Go ahead.
Yeah, details of the driver when we're ready.
She's no trace local, no trace PNC, full substantive licence, no points.
The checks on the driver, who claims they've been out sightseeing, have come back clean. But the same can't be said for her passengers.
Intel from February this year to say that he's a member of the B5 gang. Disqualified driver, warning signals for violence and drugs.
The Sentinels' instincts have proved right. 2 of the passengers have links to serious crime.
Yeah, that gentleman is known on PNC. Got warning signals for violence and drugs. Last dealt with in 2018 for a theft and a robbery in 2016. Intel from this year to say he's concerned in the supply of cocaine.
Lee's moody hunch has proven spot on.
I can see there's a cannabis grinder in the middle, OK? Yeah, I've done a check on you. Because of the information I got on that cannabis grinder, I'm detaining you for a search and everyone else, OK? To do with drugs under the Misuse of Drug Act, OK?
It just didn't add up. What they were saying, the timescales and what they were doing, where they were in the middle of Lowestoft, and their stories weren't tallying up. My spidey sense was going off.
If you step out for me now, have you got anything on you shouldn't have?
Yeah.
OK then, what is it? Don't get it, we'll find it when we search it, but if you tell me.
And what else did you say was in your other pocket?
It's right there.
A blade?
Side of my left, yeah.
OK then.
Don't get it out, we'll find it. But thank you for telling us.
Gents, Danny.
Yep.
Knife found.
The discovery of a deadly weapon is a serious offence, carrying up to 4 years in prison.
It's become the thing to carry a knife, habitual knife carrying. And invariably, that's people's first resort when there's conflict, is that they'll get a knife out. That still doesn't stop anything from happening. It still doesn't stop you from getting stabbed.
Then the man with the knife also confesses to having some weed down his trousers.
Make it a bit easy, mate. Where did you say the weed was?
Huh?
In the inner one.
In my underwear.
It's in your underwear.
Yeah.
Oh, mate, do you want to reach around and get it? Because I don't really want to go in your underwear.
I'll go for it.
Hold on, wait.
Yeah.
You got that stuck down there for?
Well, that's why I used to keep my phone.
I could hear a phone ringing and I could see him playing around over his trousers. You don't put something in your pants unless you don't want people to find it.
Is this your phone? Whose phone is it?
I'm holding on to something.
Right. So whose phone is it?
What can you say?
Why are you worried about
What I might find on there? I don't really know what they're into, but I just know they're recording, so I'm not.
Well, what do you mean?
So
So this isn't your phone? No?
The suspect claims the phone he was keeping safe and warm isn't his, and he's being tight-lipped about who it actually belongs to.
I don't know their actual name, but the whole name, they just go by a name.
Right, and what's their name?
I don't want to say.
Lee suspects the phone's being used by a drug dealer, and what's on it appears to confirm this.
So I'm just trying to work out whose it is, but there's a message on here that relates to drug supply. OK? So I think my colleague is going to arrest you for a couple of offences at the moment.
Okay. So if you listen to me, so the time is now 1554, okay. I'm arresting you on suspicion of possession concerning the supply and also for possession of a sharply pointed or bladed article, okay? He'd recently been involved in an incident where he said he'd been bottled and he said he carried it for his protection since that incident. If somebody pulls a knife on you, you having a knife isn't going to help anything. It's just going to make it worse. I don't know why people carry them.
Control 90, update.
Go ahead.
One of the lads, we've recovered a large kitchen knife down his trousers, bit of weed, and also concerned in the supply.
Yeah, we received good skills. Just for info, that vehicle came in yesterday and stayed in town for about 45 minutes. And obviously it's coming again similar time today.
The driver and passengers are all from out of town. So what are they doing in Lowestoft? With the man found with the knife off to the cells, attention turns to his companions.
I've just said to him, mate, you're going to take me back then, mate. I'm going to make sure I'll stick a finger up and have a look up then, mate, yeah?
Don't think any need for that.
Just go around your waist.
I am sorry.
Warmed him up a bit.
So far, nothing else has been found, other than some cannabis grinders. But Lee is still suspicious of the passenger who was sitting next to the knife man.
In the back, they were both either rubbing their or doing something. I saw him doing something in the back.
Yeah.
So,
What the guy with?
so I reckon she didn't have a chance to ditch anything or anything like that.
Yeah.
I think we should take those two back for a search.
Yeah.
So,
Right. You and your mate in the grey.
yeah,
They're coming back to the station.
yeah,
All right. I'm going off to custody with this young man.
yeah.
So you'll be done as quick as possible. I promise you, if you've got nothing on you, you'll be in and out. All right. So big as goal. Just behave as you've been. You'll be fine.
With one arrest and two of the lads coming in for searches, the driver is free to go. But there is one problem.
We killed the battery on this.
You left the lights on.
You stopped me.
Sentinels never refuse to help a driver in distress, despite the company she keeps.
All yours. I'll send you a bill in the post.
The innocent driver's on her way, while her passengers have some questions to answer at the station.
Yeah, it was good instinct stop because I just didn't. I looked at the people, didn't seem right. Just something wasn't sitting right before them up in the car, how they were acting, where they were going. So yeah, instinct kind of works out a lot of the time.
The Sentinels are always on alert for strangers coming into town, but it's their knowledge of local criminality that is key to keeping the streets of this seaside community safe.
It's kind of the same group of people who do things. We're targeting areas where we know where criminals go habitually.
Lee often prefers to work these areas on his own, in the unmarked car.
I invariably go out on my own single crewed. I'm not in plain clothes, but one person draws less attention than two. If I see something dodgy, I'll go and deal with it.
When the radio's quiet, Lee often checks in with his regular customers.
Okay, so the plan this afternoon is we're going to try to do a little bit of street work, see what we can find. Obviously, there's still the supply of controlled drugs going on around Lowestoft, so we're seeing if we can pick anything up, see if we can find any of our normal targets, and see what's going on.
He heads to a well-known haunt of local street dealers.
There you go. In fact, that is one of them. Watch this. This will be hilarious.
Lee may be in the unmarked car, but it takes just seconds for the locals to clock him.
Part of our job is to know our regulars, and sometimes you know that when you spot them, you're going to have a run on your hands.
One lad takes off on his bike.
Yeah, foot chase, foot chase.
The suspect dumps his bike and starts garden hopping. But it'll take more than a fence to slow ex-Navy man Lee down.
Stand still! Get on the floor! Get on the floor! Now!
Stay down! Stay down! Put your face down! Male detained.
Lee radios Hodsey in control.
No, you're not scared.
Just need more units there.
Yes, yes.
You're detained for purpose of a drug search.
Drug search?
You ran off from me, OK? You've run off from me loads of times.
Wait, no, listen. Can I just say one thing?
Stand yourself up, come on.
I hurt my ankle yesterday, I'm not even lying.
Well, no problems with running away from me, is it? It amazes me how many lads in their teens with trainers and tracksuits on can't run from a 47-year-old chap in easily a couple of kilos of kit.
Some of the runaway's friends have taken the long way round to join him and Lee.
Yeah, keep an eye, bruv.
You stay there.
Keep an eye, bruv.
Stay there, lean against there. OK, move away, move away. Yeah, you can, move away.
Wait, I'm on my hands, bruv.
OK, I'm going to search you, OK? Sergeant Simons from Lowestoft Police Station, OK? The reason I'm going to search you is...
Known drugs area, you're known for drugs.
And you've run away.
I'm trying to say I got drugs.
So why have you run away from me then, buddy?
So I don't like police, I've never had a history of police.
Right, so why did you run away?
Scared of police, man.
Yeah, of course you are.
Oh.
No, the lad who run from us has got links to Class A drug dealing. He's run from me a couple of times, and I've caught him a couple of times.
Wait, help me, man. They're trying to say drugs, I haven't got nothing.
The locals aren't happy their friend's been detained. One lad is particularly hostile.
Huh? Well, if you obstruct me, then I'll arrest you, but I don't want to do that, and you'll be fine, won't you? Just stand over there, everything will be all right.
Hold up, why don't you get out straight away?
OK? I'm not talking to you about it, OK? Just back off over there.
Just touch me on your feet.
I'm not bothered.
A lot of them don't like me, but my job is to disrupt criminality, and a lot of time you can't do that politely.
But Lee's on his own and outnumbered. The best place for him and the suspect is back out on the road in public view. It's a tense standoff before backup arrives.
Wow, why is there more, man?
I've only got one other officer, crikey, it's not too bad, is it? Just sit down there with your feet out, OK?
You searched me already, man. You have done the inside.
Because the suspected dealer tried to do a runner, Lee has to make sure he doesn't have any drugs on him.
There's nothing on the inside. You're mad, in yeah? Well, you can check. Well, I haven't got nothing on me.
I'll be honest.
A quick search fails to find any drugs. Lee's backup checks the alleyway, but they find nothing there either.
You make these problems for yourself, and you know you do.
Can you take the cuffs off me?
In a second, once my colleague has finished that search. Well, this is what happens when you run off.
Yeah, all right, I wouldn't.
Came out. Discreetly good. Thank God.
Stand up.
The suspect may be free to go. But an apparently fruitless foot chase has provided Lee with some vital intelligence.
See the guy in the hoodie, the one who was giving him in the mouth? He's the one we're getting tomorrow. I'm going to see you very soon.
Lee's not a man who makes idle threats.
And I'll see him tomorrow.
A return visit is already planned to catch a much bigger fish. Today, Lee and his Sentinel team plan to arrest that man in a dawn raid.
It's the wider impact on the community that we think about. The violence, the intimidation, how people make that money to buy those drugs in the first place. Whatever level that you look at it, it's all organised crime.
Right. Concerned in the supply of Class B.
Clear now on my side.
Sentinels Danny Morse and Regan Bradshaw are part of Lee's 6-strong raid team.
Myself and Danny go to the address, hopefully just a polite knock on the door, locate the male, hopefully he'll be there and he'll be arrested by one of us for concerned supply of Class B drug. The male has got some warning signals for assaulting police officers, so you've obviously got to be a bit mindful of that.
Control 90, 30 seconds in the address.
Received.
Address is just here on our
Left,
side.
next lay-by.
Just here, anyway. Ring doorbell.
The Sentinels cover the front and rear of the property, and they're being watched.
Cameras on the side.
There's movement upstairs. Someone's just come to the blinds. Male voice heard.
Hi, mate. Got information that you're involved in the supply of Class P drugs.
Despite his history of violence, thankfully today the suspect's come in quietly.
You do say maybe given evidence.
He seems more concerned about his clothes than the fact he's about to take a trip to the Nick.
Make sure there's no. Got me a t-shirt or something, just my t-shirt, that's it. I'm alright. I had a pair of trackies actually, because I'm not sitting in clothes like this.
That's fine, mate. It's all right, it's no problem.
Can you take your shoes off?
They've been.
So apart from your clothes, you can need anything else with you?
I don't need nothing, mate, no.
Okay. What about your phone? Do you not going to need that?
No, I don't have a phone.
Okay.
What's this about?
Basically, you're concerned in the supply of Class B. That's the information we've got through our investigations. Class B being obviously cannabis.
Yeah.
With the suspect on his way to the station, the Sentinels search his house for evidence of dealing.
Most drug dealers use their mobile phones to deal on, so we're trying to find that, and he's saying he's not got one, which is quite a common tactic for people to sort of distance themselves from anything.
902 all units. Just confirm we haven't got his mobile phone.
Although the suspect has told them he doesn't have a phone, they have his number on record.
We can try ringing it.
Yeah, received. Control, you can give that a go to see if you can ring that number, find out where it is.
But before Hodsey can make the call, Lee strikes gold.
So, guess what I found?
This is the breakthrough Lee is looking for, and it reveals some startling evidence.
Yeah, there's also a message on there from at the time we entered. For that reason, we're going to have it.
The text is from one of the suspect's associates, warning him that the police are outside.
We are going up against a network of criminals. They know that we know that they're linked to each other. And that just strengthens our intelligence. That strengthens our cases that we're putting to court.
The phone was seized for examination to see if it had any information linking its owner to supplying drugs. At the time of filming, the Sentinels' investigation was ongoing, but it's been a good morning's work.
Happy?
In their war on the drug trade, the Sentinels' primary weapons are their super-fast, high-tech BMWs.
We hunt as a pack. I describe it as an elastic band between the cars, which is why we'll stay in one area, because we are hunting. We're using our kind of instincts and our street craft and our experience to hunt down these criminals.
Today, Lee and his team are using 3 cars to stalk an estate in a crackdown on vehicle-borne dealers who have been ruling the roost.
Oh, what's that?
Lee's onboard camera system has recognised a car.
Got a marker Westall Road.
With intelligence links to drug dealing. PC's Danny Morse and Regan Bradshaw in 9-2 are close by.
What was the location again, Sarge?
Westall Road, towards Western Road.
Just repeat make and model, colour, please. Black Audi A3.
Yeah, whoever it was, he floored it. I'm going towards Frossenden Crescent. If you can go the other way onto Yarmouth Road, that way, down by the shops, Village Rise. He'll probably be out on Yarmouth now. He saw me, I think he went for it.
Hodds is on control and uses the police database to dig into the car and its driver.
Vehicle being used by a person involved in drug supply, the black Audi A3. That gentleman is known local. A fray in January this year. Suspect 4 possessed cannabis in 2011 on P&C.
The vehicle's known for drug supply. We're just trying to find it at the moment, but by the time I turned round, it's gone somewhere.
A third Sentinel car, 9-1, with Mark Williams and Chris Smye, is also just a couple of streets away. But the suspect vehicle seems to have vanished into thin air. The 3 cars continue to scour the estate. Then, another vehicle pings 9-2's in-car camera.
What, is that a hot list?
Yeah. 90 control.
I thought you was going to go one way and then the other.
This SUV is also linked to drug dealing. Danny and Regan spin for it.
And it is a BMW X5 in green.
The driver's floored it, and a new hunt is on.
Can't see it left, can't see it left.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, go right.
Oh, I think he changed direction on purpose.
Now it's the sergeant's turn to assist his colleagues.
Yeah, he's on the move. I'll come and join you.
Yeah, it doesn't appear to have gone south. He almost changed direction upon seeing us before we even got the marker up. So we were going in the opposite way. He disappeared very quickly.
Mark and Chris in 9-3 are searching a different corner of the estate.
There he is. Yeah, we got the vehicle parked on Rumper Road, unattended with a near side window.
There's the vehicle.
Oh, there
parked
he is.
on the
He ditched it
offside.
pretty quick, hasn't he?
Very quick.
Yeah, he's literally seen us, turned the corner and dumped the car by the look of it.
The driver may have done a runner, but the Sentinels gamble that he's unlikely to leave his unsecured, unattended SUV for long.
We sit up here.
Yeah, it's just...
They decide to back off and set a trap.
Yeah, Steve, we'll just plot up here, see if he comes out.
The Sarge is in the unmarked car so he can keep a closer eye on the suspect vehicle, while the other two marked cars wait out of sight.
We've got both ends of the roads plotted up. We'll see if he comes back to it. If not, it's got no insurance and we'll seize it anyway.
But after a few minutes, patience is wearing thin.
Gents, what's your thoughts on this vehicle? Do you think it's just been dumped?
From the way you said it drove off, I'd say you're probably right. He's probably just disappeared into the estate somewhere.
OK. I'd say go now.
Given the driver's suspicious behaviour, plus the intelligence linked to the SUV, the Sentinels have the power to search it, made easier by the fact it's been left unlocked.
What we got?
Is there a phone on the floor?
A little bit of paperwork of his name, which is from the last month. Mobile phone that side in the footwell.
Dogged detective work pays off.
Huh, it's a passport, eh? Huh. I've got his passport here. Do you want to take a photo of that? It's mine.
Leaving his passport and phone in the unlocked car suggests the driver wanted to make a swift exit.
If someone has just decamped from their car very quickly upon seeing us, that tells us there's something going on. They're up to no good.
The cops delve into the phone's recent text history.
There is on the screen.
What's that?
Traffic car on you, bro.
Anything else?
No.
On his phone was a message saying, it's a traffic car on you. And just to pile out of your car, leave it insecure with all your stuff in it and run off. They've got to be scared that we're going to get them.
Then Regan uncovers more evidence in the boot.
Yeah, just found a small cannabis grinder, but there's no cannabis in there, apart from what we call trace.
And the Sentinels hold an ace card. The passport has given them a positive photographic ID of their suspect.
I'm going to spin around, see if I can see him. I'm going to go and do the block, see if I see him, all right? He'll be around somewhere.
The skipper is not one to give up the chase.
He'll be around here somewhere, and he's got to come out at some point.
2 minutes later, Lee's eagle eyes spot a man waiting for a bus.
Stand by, road, I think, near Sussex Road. Bus stop. Get a unit towards me, please.
Yeah, 9-2, we'll come.
Sorry, mate, I'll leave that with you.
I think I've just seen the guy involved.
Lee has parked up to keep an eye on the suspected runaway. Regan and Danny in 9-2 respond to make the arrest.
Yes, just saw a photo on his passport, so we've got a rough idea of what he looks like. So he could be anywhere around here.
That's him, yeah.
Yes, it is him.
Do the Sentinels finally have their man? Regan and Danny in 9-2 respond to make the arrest.
You got any details Have you got any bank card on you or anything like that?
No, mate. I can show you my online bank. Will that do?
Okay, you look very similar to someone.
I live in Yarmouth. I'm from London, mate. To run my name through the PNC, I'll take your date of birth, address, everything.
Who are you to him?
That's all right.
He's my pal. I've just finished work, mate.
Okay, no worries. Just
okay, bear with us.
Don't worry yourself. I know it's a bit alarming, obviously, us getting out of the car.
Just found a passport though. That's got a picture on.
Yeah, that ain't me, mate. See? That ain't me.
No, that's very close though. But yeah. Okay.
He's the spitting image of the suspect, but he isn't the man they're after.
There we go. Not guilty.
Cheers for your time, man. You look very similar. Very similar. Yeah, very good looking.
You must be a good looking fuck.
Yeah, confirmed. It's not our chap. It's not our chap.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Dope. It looked really nice.
Thank you, Control.
Close, very close. But you could just tell that some of the features were, the eyes weren't quite the same.
Sergeant Lee is pragmatic about not getting his man.
He's made good his escape somewhere, but he'll come again. They've got to be lucky all the time. We've got to be lucky once, and that's the kind of luck that they live on.
But then, just as Danny and Regan get back on the road, another car triggers their onboard camera.
Now being seized. Yeah, we've got a car going northbound Hollinsworth Road.
And it's the first black Audi A3 that made off from the Sarge earlier. This time, the Sentinels are not going to let it get away.
Vehicle Hollinsworth Road heading towards the shops.
Yeah, I'm around the corner.
Yeah, behind the vehicle, near side indication, vehicle's pulling over.
So this is the Audi we saw earlier that made off, put his foot down. It's another one of the drug dealers, so we're going to go and assist in the search of that.
Hello, buddy. You all right? Just turn the engine off for us. Being detained on Section 23 of the Misuse Drugs Act.
Oh, yeah.
All right, there's information you're potentially supplying drugs. All right. Good job, mate. Yeah, 9-2, got the mail. Claim is 23.
Because the Audi is linked to dealing drugs, Regan suspects its driver may also have been taking them.
Okay. Use cannabis?
Yeah.
Yeah, because your eyes are tiny. Yeah, when was the last time you used some cannabis?
This morning.
This morning? Okay, right.
Regan thinks there are grounds to drug wipe the driver.
Right, just do a favour, just stick your tongue out. Open your mouth up wide, stick your tongue out.
It takes up to 8 minutes for a wipe to give a result.
Okay.
So the Sentinels use the time to search the car.
Okay, I've got to do the glove compartment.
Oh, yeah?
That's the glove compartment, just for...
Happy days. Okay, I'm happy.
Without reaching for anything, have you got anything in your pockets at all, Martin? No. Anything that's going to harm you or me? No. Cool.
What do they want to pencil? Oh, no, that's right, that's right.
The search may be inconclusive, but it's not all good news for the driver.
Yep, so Regan did a drug wipe this gentleman, and as you can see, you've got your control lines and your test lines, and that shows he's gone over, at the moment, an indication for cocaine and cannabis.
Drug wipes are vital tools for getting suspected dealers off the road.
If we get them disqualified from driving and they're driving again, then there's a good chance they potentially go to prison for driving whilst disqualified, especially on the second occasion.
Okay. 231, you're under arrest on suspicion of driving a motor vehicle with excess specified drugs. You've come back over on cocaine and cannabis.
Okay.
All right.
With the suspected drug driver off to the nick, his car seized, and the SUV abandoned earlier also off to the pound, it's been a successful afternoon for the Sentinels, frustrating the trade of drugs on one housing estate. As a specialist unit targeting organised crime, the Sentinels know only too well the harm drugs do to the communities they police.
Drug dealers have lots of effect on the local community. The ones that we want to get and that deserve to be put away, then we will try and do that. But at the same time, there's some people that are vulnerable and being taken in by the drug dealers that we want to help protect. And if we're able to stop the people using the drugs and to get away from that lifestyle, then we can try and help them.
Another day, another shift in Lowestoft. In car 91, a strange vehicle pings Mark and Jess's onboard camera.
Oh, we just hit a mark of the ice cream van.
Yeah, Control, we just hit the marker on the ice cream van.
Oh, yeah, we need that ice cream van.
Do we have to seize everything on board?
I hope so.
There's the ice cream van. Love to search an ice cream van.
Jess's dream search will have to wait.
Vehicle has just activated Lowestoft southbound, a red Punto.
Yeah, we'll run from here, we're done with it.
Yeah, we've got a vehicle that's hit a camera southbound in Lowestoft that's on our list.
Well, last bit of intel from September is he was purchasing 26 grams of champagne MDMA for £92 on the dark web, paid in Bitcoin.
Lee and Chris in 9-0 joined the chase for the Punto.
There it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there. He's on the Yarmouth Road, going the other direction.
The car speeds past Lee in the opposite direction, but a quick U-turn later, he's back in the game, with Mark and Jess right behind.
Any car that I'm behind that decides to put its foot down, my reaction is usually going to be, hang on a minute, is this person trying to make off from me? Fiat Punto, yep, one vehicle in front of us, left, onto the ravine. And he's certainly not hanging about. Stand by.
We've got the rear.
Keep your hands where we can see them. Everyone inside the vehicle.
Show me your hands. Hands,
Yeah,
everyone's
not bad.
hands.
Right, is there anything inside the vehicle that there shouldn't be?
No, there's nothing.
Nothing?
No.
Okay.
I've been cleaning off everything for like 2 months now.
All right,
Well,
everyone
so-
in the vehicle is going to be detained under Section 23 of the Misuse of Drugs Act. Okay, purposes of a search, information that drugs are being used inside this vehicle. Does anybody have anything on them that they shouldn't have?
I might have like some marijuana in my pocket.
Okay.
The car's linked to drugs, and one person inside has already admitted to having cannabis on him.
If you want to step out the vehicle for us?
We'll do this one at a time.
And given how fast the car was driving once the police got behind it, chances are there might be more.
Where have you got it if you think you've got something?
I think it's in here.
Have you got any weapons? Are you anything sharp? Nothing's going to hurt me or me during a search. Do you use cannabis a lot?
Not often, no. I'll be honest with you, I used to, but I come off of it for about 2 months.
There she is.
Chris has arrested the driver before.
So the driver of that vehicle I've dealt with previously. So that was a possession with intent to supply for Class A and Class B, and also some magic mushrooms. I think he recognised me, and he was probably a lot more talkative than I expected.
We were literally just going for breakfast.
Where are you going to go, Lighthouse?
Yeah.
Good choice. Are you working at the minute or not?
No, well, I do like a little bit of voluntary work here, there and everywhere.
Okay. What were you going to have for breakfast?
I was going to have an egg roll. I'm a vegetarian.
No way. Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, you are,
can't
isn't
get
it?
anything exciting.
Well, of course you well, I don't know if they do veggie stuff down there, as in like veggie sausages. I don't know.
I think they do. Well, last time I went, they didn't, but that was a fair while ago.
Are they smiling and happy because we've missed something in the vehicle, or are they just being that genuine person? You feel better in yourself for it?
To be able to say like no to it now and just be able to, so much better.
Difficult path though, isn't it?
No. Actually,
Okay,
it wasn't.
all right, not for you, but
no,
for some
because I've got the
people it is.
right support around me and I've got the right help and I've got my baby.
Yeah.
So obviously I don't want to put him through what I went through when I was younger.
Absolutely.
So that's why I'm making changes.
And that's good.
Not living in Lowestoft no more. I'm looking for a flat exchange to go up towards Norwich way.
It's amazing how much just that little difference can make.
Yeah,
a bit of
yeah.
time away.
Because I knew. Well, no, it's not even that. I knew if I went and stayed in Lowestoft, I wouldn't change. I'd keep getting people come to my house. So I sat there and I was like, I don't want to be stereotyped as like a drug dealer. You know, I'm going back to college now.
Excellent.
I'm doing landscaping and tree surgery.
The driver was saying that he's getting himself sorted, getting off the drugs, and just trying to live a better life for himself and his kid. I didn't disbelieve him.
You ever done a drug in your life?
Nope. Well, paracetamol and that sort of stuff.
Drink?
I do. Technically, you can class that as a drug, but I don't drink a massive amount. All good, mate. And it's good to see that you're looking a bit better.
I just need a haircut.
If you want to keep hair that long, I can't grow hair, so there you go.
Can you not?
Just swing your legs in.
But it's not all smiles and laughter. The man who'd admitted to having cannabis on him is being cautioned for possession.
Are you happy with this young fella, 20-year-old, just a snot's worth of cannabis in his pocket? Admitted that straight away. Happy for me to go ahead with a warning for him? Yeah, just do that. Sweet, I've just done the MG15, so thank you, Sarge.
There you go. You're all done, so if you want to go and get your breakfast, you can. Not jealous at all.
Not jealous. Do we to get a takeaway box and come to the station? Be like, here you go.
Make sure you put my name on it. No. Have fun. See you later.
It's nice to see that maybe that little interaction we had and that night and that morning that he spent in custody was enough for him to go, yeah, I need to sort my life out. And I'm hoping that's the case, and I hope, in fairness, I never see him again in the nicest possible way.